So 1 or 2 questions again just now, but I was thinking that, you know, there's so much more to a game drive than leopards and lions. Obviously, I'm the last person in the world you have to try and convince that leopards and lions are good. But there's also the sunsets and the daydreaming, and it's the daydreaming that I was thinking of. Driving along is great. No, the squirrels got shy. They've run away. Hello, Connie. Connie also loves wildlife like all of us, and she's saying she once filmed, just make sure I caught that right, that she caught filmed dwarf mongoose taking ticks off warthogs. Just confirm for me if I got the gist of it. Oh, you saw it. Well, that would be something quite cool to see, Connie, as I'm sure you were well aware of at the time. It's not common, it's not something I've seen before that I can think of now. I have seen it, I've seen animals in, I was going to say captivity, but captivity is the wrong word. I have seen animals that grow up together. In fact, on Juma, there's been occasions where a sort of abandoned impala or something got raised, and an impala and a warthog and a monkey growing up together. They will actually bond and form a little social group, and they'll groom each other, and the monkey will groom the dog, and the dog will groom the impala, and that kind of thing. So it certainly is possible in the wild as well, especially with mongoose. They can have very close relationship with certain other species. So yeah, that would have been unusual, but certainly you can see how it could be possible. Here's the man we were just talking about. We'll ask him the question.
Well, hello there.
Good afternoon, Mr. Turner. How are you doing?
I hear you had leopard.
We had a little bit more than just a leopard. We had leopard stalking impala.
I know, it sounds fantastic.
I don't know if you heard on the radio, but it was almost exactly the same. I mean, within 20 yards of where the buffalo kill was.
Right.
So we thought back to that, and you know, that whole aspect of it.
Great. It sounded fantastic. We were listening to a bit of it, and we were just driving around. And what was he? Did he get close to success, or? Was
well, he didn't actually go for a full pounce, but he was tail tipped, you know, twitching and the whole thing. And
yeah, beautiful.
Followers were there, and he was there, and he followed the nice views, and your boy, huh?
Yeah, fantastic, so, mate. Well,
so
brilliant.
That was good. Yeah.
Nice one. Well, we can top that completely, mate.
I've got a quick question for you.
No, not before you hear what our kill was. We got a kill.
You got a kill?
Yeah.
Let me guess. It was a hornbill killing a. Was it?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty rare, mate.
Yeah. What did he get?
Click beetle.
A click beetle.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah. I know. It's not very often you hear it, but oh yeah. Hey, old Buggerlugs and I, mate. We were like this. We were like razor sharp right on that little guy. We're like, whew, we got a kill. So anyway, yeah, I just sort of let you know that I didn't want to rain on your holiday, mate. Yeah, it's completely documented, mate. National Geographic magazine.
Pictures. I mean, you can't just believe the guy.
It was absolutely
brilliant. Of course, he's got to go and get a kill.
It was brilliant, I have to say.
No, I can imagine. The hornbills are awesome, huh?
He was just on the road in front of us, and he was struggling with this this click beetle. He eventually got the innards out of it and so on, but he struggled. We watched.
Sorry, yeah.
We watched, so we just couldn't watch anymore. He took off in the end with it in his beak, but it was very, very good fun.
It's going to go boring to death somewhere.
Yeah.
Have you ever given a click beetle to someone? Like,
yeah, absolutely, kids and so on, absolutely, for sure. What's your question?
No, my question was just, and you don't have to answer it now, you can maybe answer it when people jump over to your vehicle later on, or just now. But I was just saying that this time of day, when the sun is doing this and the shadows are getting long and the temperature's dropping down, it's such a lovely part of the day. And on my drive today, I was just thinking that there is actually so much more to a game drive than lions and leopard.
Yeah,
obviously, you know, leopard hunting and obviously hornbill hunting, click beetles, you know, that kind of thing. You know, that's special. But a lot of game drive is actually just that of being out in nature, not having anything specific to do, and just letting your mind run. And I was thinking of it's a bit like it's not just about the lion and the leopard, it's also about the sunset and the daydreaming. And and when this time of day comes, when this crepuscular time sets in, and we know that the predators are getting more active now and the diurnal animals are slowing down, it's this very magical part of the day. And I know that it's reflected in our minds as well. And I was saying just around the corner there, saying, I wonder what you guys are up to now, because you're looking for something. And I know that one's mind, as it cools down a bit, sort of relaxes a bit and you start thinking. So I was just wondering what you guys were, chatting to each other about, or what you were thinking about. And as I said, you didn't have to tell me now, because obviously we're thinking about, telling me about the click beetle, the hornbill thing, because
telling you we were going to show off around the fire.
Other than that, I was wondering what you're thinking about. So
yeah, well, we sort of touched on that as well, mate. We sort of said, how it's not just all about the big cats, and it's not about all the big predators and everything. The small stuff like this is We just got a vehicle going past at the moment, folks, so that might be the noise that you can hear behind us.
Yeah, we saw them just now. It's Susie and Jane.
Hi guys. And it is much more than that. You're exactly right. You've got to stop at the small stuff. That was a really fantastic little sequence. I think it's probably going to be Safari Live's longest hornbill sequence that's known to the history of WildEarth.
Might get the most clicks as well.
Very good. On that note, we're going to let you carry on. That's a bit of gold comedy there coming out from Mr. Pretorius. Oh yeah. We'll see you guys just now, and hopefully you're going to find your cat somewhere.
We're going to keep looking. Where are you going now? What's your plan? Same as every day, Pinky. Find the leopard.
Gotta look for cats, yeah, that's for sure. We're just going to go and do some of the dams. There's a lot of ellies around at the moment. We just had some beautiful elephant footage over there, watching the babies rolling around in the mud and stuff. But the mother of the little tiny one that was in between two big boys just standing over, just like adult humans would do, just going, "Hey boys, older boys, watch the little one." It's really cool. So
I'm gonna actually, maybe just objectivity is sometimes good. I'm gonna just step away from this area a little bit, go to Treehouse Dam, have a look there.
Yeah,
and
I just saw Ephraim, and he said that he just saw spoor. I'm not sure if it's tracks from Q going in there. So maybe that was.
So we're going to look around, and then just so you know as well, my strong feeling is still that he's heading to quarantine. That's where he heads. I mean, his name comes from that. So I'm going to check that again soon. And then I'm going to pre-warn you, but I'm going to plan a little prank, which basically we're going to talk to each other here, and somewhere in the next little while, I'm going to let everyone quietly jump across to your vehicle. Neither of you will know about it. I'm going to ask the directors to keep it quiet, at least for a little while. So you know. Good behaviour.
I have no idea what's
I'm going to let them sneak up on you. All right.
Nothing like a bit of organised chaos.
Cheers, guys.
See you guys.
All right, guys. I think that's actually not a bad idea. As Aiden was saying, there, the waterholes are busy at the moment. Lots of ellies. This leopard is somewhere. You know, maybe let's sort of forget about him for a little while, and then maybe it's easier to find him. Sometimes you have to sort of try and psychoanalyze yourself through it. No, but jokes aside, I do think we can still find this leopard, but not by looking for him. We know where he's going roughly. We have a chance of finding him. We're going to need a little bit of luck. So let's go have a look at the waterhole. Maybe find something nice there. And then what I think we should do, and old Hayden, shame, he knows that I play around a little bit sometimes, and as I said, and I can honestly say this, he's become one of my best friends. You know, when Graham let us know this is going on again, and I was just looking forward to seeing HT again and spending time in the bush together. So he doesn't mind a little bit of pranking. So I think what we could do, and this is making everyone nervous, is we could sneak over to his vehicle and ask Nicky and Tara in final control not to tell you straight away. And you can just drive along a little bit and just see what it's like when Hayden doesn't even know that you're there. And I tell you what, it's going to be the same as when he knows that you're there, except he might not be talking as much. He might be looking around, looking for things. And then after a few seconds, once you've sat there for a bit, you know, they can go, bah, you know, we're here, and you can have a chat with him. Just an idea, but I think it could be fun. And we did give him a bit of a advance warning for it. So as soon as everyone is not thinking we're going to give him a fright,